Hi everyone, and welcome back to another video. So in this one, I don't think I've done a book haul in soft speaking, so that's where I'm at today. I was pretty sure I've done almost every single one of my book hauls has been whispered. I'm pretty sure. So that's where I wanted to do this one with a little bit of soft speaking. So I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 books that I'm going to show you today. And we're going to start with the hardbacks and the ones that I purchased, and then I will show you the few books that I got for Secret Santas just before Christmas. So let's get into it. So, number 1 is Beyond the Wand by Tom Felton. And originally, this one was supposed to be a signed edition. However, they ran out of copies, and I was unable to receive a signed edition. So this one is just a hardback, but Indigo did give me a $20 coupon or whatever, so basically I didn't really pay for this one. I think I only paid like $5 or $7, so it's not that bad, but it's not signed. I am hopeful that eventually he will make his way over here, and because I live in Canada, so I live all the way on the other side where he, I think, lives in the UK. So if he ever comes for a book signing anywhere in Canada, I'm going to make an effort to go and get this signed. But that is the first one. It is a non-fiction, and I don't remember who it was. I have the comment saved, but I don't remember at the moment. I might just leave it in the description. Somebody had asked in a comment for more non-fiction recommendations, and I don't usually read a lot of non-fiction. I was a while ago, I think about 5 or 6 years ago, I read quite a bit of nonfiction, but unfortunately it's not for me. I prefer a lot of fiction, any fiction. I'll try my best, but I'm not really a fan of nonfiction. However, I have a few, and this is going on my list or on my shelf with my Harry Potter stuff, but it would normally go with my small collection of nonfiction. I think I have 3. This is number 3. The other 2 are literally both books by Mark Manson. I think the first one is The Subtle Art of Not Giving an F, and the second one is it's a book of hope. I can't remember what it's called right now. I think it's Everything is Fucked or something, because the first one is The Subtle Art of Not Giving a Fuck, and the second is Everything is Fucked. And so for this to be my 3rd nonfiction, it's kind of funny. but I absolutely loved this book. I've already read it. It's one of the ones in this haul that I've already read, and it's the only it's the only one in this haul that I've already read, and it's amazing. I loved it. It has pictures. It has some pictures and really cool behind the scenes and behind the wand, so to speak. So I really like this one. So if you're looking for if you don't normally read nonfiction and you want to try, I highly recommend this because it is written like you can hear his voice through the words. It's very personal to him, which I really liked. So this one is fantastic. So let's move on. So the next one is Ariadne by Jennifer Saint. And this one I got for Book of the Month for November of this year. However, it was the Book of the Month for May of 2021. But I just subscribed because it just came to Canada. Book of the Month just came to Canada. So I was finally able to get some books of the month. And this one, I didn't really feel into any of the books for November. A couple of them kind of stood out, but I was like, I don't really feel like it right now. And I ended up going back through their list, and I was able to find this one. And this one is on my TBR and has been for, I would say, about a year now, maybe a little bit less than a year. But this one is just stunning. I do like the other cover. This one is okay. I like that it has a nice cover, and then on the actual hardback it is embossed with Book of the Month and what month and what year it was. So I love that. But this one, I'm really excited to read more Greek mythology things, so this is very exciting. So the next one is All the Dangerous Things by Stacey Willingham. I think this one is getting quite a bit of love right now. It is Book of the Month for December of this year, and I love mystery thrillers all the time, so I knew that this would be a good pick. Some of the other ones were kind of Christmassy, and I don't think I'll have time to read them, so then they're going to wait until next Christmas. And I just didn't want to do that, so I had decided that I thought this one sounded really cool. And it does fit one of the prompts for my Bookopoly board as well, which is water on the cover, because I got rid of Malibu Rising, and I was like, I don't think I have any other books with water on the cover, so if I get that prompt, I don't have any books that fit that. So this kind of was a twofer because it's a mystery thriller that I think I'll really enjoy, and it has water on the cover, both sides of the cover. moving on to paperbacks, and the last book that I have purchased in the last few months since November. This one, I think I got it in November. One of my coworkers, her sister works at Indigo, I think. So she gets all these books and she reads a lot. And she had this one, and this one has been on my list since I watched the movie. And I absolutely loved the movie. It was, agreed, a soaring masterpiece. Pun intended. Okay, bird puns. It was fantastic. Stephen King says it's a triumph. Yes. Anything Stephen says, I'm reading. Thank you. Stephen. Anything Stephen King puts, if there's something that says Stephen King and he said something about the book and it's good, I'm reading it. And this one is a mass market paperback, which isn't my favorite, but it is secondhand, which is one of my favorite ways to get books, because then I'm not purchasing them and they're cheaper. But I'm more inclined to buy secondhand books in really good condition, because it is the way that I like to I take care of my books, and then I can, if I don't enjoy them, they can go to somebody that will, and that's kind of what happened with this one. I saw it on the list. It was $5, and I was like, hey, I'll take that one. That would be great. Unfortunately, because it is a mass market paperback, it is intimidating at just close to 950 pages. However, being a mass market paperback, it is smaller and easily to conceal in my purse or in my bag. So the odds of it getting read in more places are increased as well. So I can take it places and read it on the bus, at doctor's appointments, on my break at lunch, because it's small and it's easy to read. I know it's over 900 pages, but yeah. And if you don't know, this is The Goldfinch by Donna Tartt. I think it's considered a classic. I don't know what makes a classic. This was published in 2016. I'm not too sure if that's correct. But regardless, I watched the movie. I loved the movie. And I said I want to know more, because there's always more when it's based on a book. So that's that one. Okay, so these next two books were from a Bookstagram Secret Santa that I participated in, and it's my first year ever being on Bookstagram and participating in anything, so it was incredible. I had so much fun. I loved seeing everybody's posts and seeing what everybody got and who got who, and it was just so cool. And knowing that you were able to tell the person who you like that it was you, then they could see your posts and stuff and start following you, and it just creates this little kind of more community on Instagram, and I loved it. It was so cool. So I had got The Cruel Prince, which is just, it's been on my list for far too long. Like, let's face it, if I wasn't gonna get it from somebody else, I probably wouldn't have bought it. And because I sit here and be like, oh, it's a trilogy, I need to buy all 3 books. Or I don't buy just the first book in a trilogy or a series. It's hard for me. So this one really just pushes me to get book 2 and book 3. So it makes me really happy, and I'm so excited to dive in. I've heard so many good things. I am just so excited. My Secret Santa ones, this one and this one, and my other one from work. These 2 are from Bookstagram, and I was blown away. I'm so excited. I had no idea I was getting these. They were not on my list. And I was really excited for this one. And the other one, of course, let's get this one out. The other one is The 7 Husbands of Evelyn Hugo. And when I tell you that everybody keeps recommending this book, I don't think you realize that I mean everybody I talk to that says, oh, you read? Have you read this? Everybody. I'm just, if you are a booktuber or bookstagrammer, or you make book content of any kind on the internet, they're telling me to read this. And I like historical fiction. I think it's a historical fiction. It's about a female fronted character, so I'm already, that's an in for me. The cover is the cover is stunning, so that makes me really excited. And yeah, I mean, I would not have picked this book, but I'm so intrigued by the story and by what people are telling me. Like, it's a 5-star read from almost everybody that I'm talking to. So I guess I have high hopes for it. I'm excited. I don't know if I will like it, but I really hope I do. So the last book that I have for you today is from my Secret Santa at work, and I was so excited to give my gift. The person I got for Secret Santa, I was so excited. You have no idea. She won't be watching, but I was so excited to give her all of her little gifties, and I was like, oh, amazing. So when I had put on my list, I had put 3 books, and I put bookmarks, and I think I put chocolates. This, to me, was the only thing on that list that I wanted, and it is Jade City by Fonda Lee. When I tell you that this was the only thing on that list, if you would have gotten me the other book because it was cheaper and because, then you can get chocolates or blah blah blah. No. I'm very glad whoever got me for the Secret Santa. I am so excited. This book has been, I would say, like, at the top of my fantasy list since I started getting back into reading. I knew I wanted to read Jade City, and I just started getting back into reading in about February of 2021, and I knew for a fact that I wanted to read this entire saga, the Bone the Greenbone Saga. And I just instantly, I put it on my TBR. I don't know why it took so long, and it's so intimidating too. But I am so excited. And one of my coworkers saw that I got this, and he was like, "Oh, that's a good book. I'm on book 2." And I was just like, yes, I will definitely let you know what I think when I get to it. I'm like, oh, it's going at the top of my TBR, that's for sure. I most likely am going to use one of my audiobooks, one of my Audible credits to purchase the audiobook, because I love following along with these types of books, especially because they are so interesting and there's a lot going on. I want to be able to read it and listen to it at the same time, so I can kind of absorb it better. And yeah, this just makes me so happy. I don't think I would have purchased. This is another trilogy. Same with The Cruel Prince, where I think it's the Folk of the Air trilogy. I wouldn't purchase just the first book, and I haven't had the funds to purchase the entire trilogies of both of these for pretty much the entire time, because I usually only buy like 1 or 2 books a month, or I go all out and I get a bunch of secondhand books. So I haven't been able to do that. So for the 2 people that got me for Secret Santa, I know that they're not listening, but I am extremely grateful, and I am sending you good energy, because these 2 mainly are something I don't think I would have purchased but for myself for a long time. So they would have definitely sat in my Goodreads, just waiting to be read. So thank you. So that is everything that I have for you guys today. I hope you all have a Merry Christmas, and I will see you guys in the new year. I'm posting one last video for Christmas on, I think, probably on Tuesday or Wednesday, and then I will be off for that week, and I will see you in January. So you can look forward to a Christmas haul that I'll be doing for just after Christmas. I'm not really sure when I'm going to post it, but I will have a Christmas haul for you. So I hope you guys all have a wonderful holiday season, whether you celebrate Christmas or you don't. I hope you're well, and I hope you are safe and warm. And I'll see you guys in the next one.